Hello and welcome to the video version of my journal. I'm Stephanie Rivers. The week between Christmas and New Year's Day has got to be the most unproductive. Most employees use that week for vacation, and those who opt to work spend most of the time going over the Christmas gifts that they received, validating it with pictures of course, and discussing what they plan to do on New Year's Eve. It was during the latter that I mentioned to my coworkers my plans to attend midnight mass service at church. Imagine my surprise when nobody seemed to know what I was talking about. As I went into further explanation about what happens at church on New Year's Eve, I don't know who was more dumbfounded, them at me because they had no idea what I was talking about and they were so shocked that I would include religion on such a party night as New Year's Eve, or me at them because they didn't have a clue as to what I was talking about. Maybe only black people go to church, I said jokingly, but it turns out it might be true. According to the internet, black people in the South started to attend church or attend church service as early as 1862 when slaves gathered at different plantations to usher in the new year by praying for a better life. One might argue that those prayers have yet to be answered, which is why people still do it, but I digress. Whether it's called a superstition or a tradition, most people around the world eat a variation of the same type of meal on New Year's Day.
They eat black-eyed peas or other beans to attract metal money, better known as coins. They eat green vegetables such as collards or cabbage to represent paper money, and cornbread to represent gold in their future for the coming year.
The last I heard, the price of gold had gone down, but that's probably besides the point.
Pork is the most popular meat for New Year's Day. It's a custom based on the idea that pigs symbolize progress because of the way they stubbornly push forward to get what's coming to them. Pork is prepared in different ways to include chitlins, processed sausage, or just plain old pig's feet. Other people eat fish on New Year's Day because fish swim forward and often in groups to symbolize forward progress and abundance. In many Asian countries, long noodles are included in the first meal of the new year. The length of the noodle stands for long life, as long as the noodle isn't broken before it's in your mouth.
Now, while it seems that every culture has its own commonly consumed item to usher in the new year, there are also some foods that people avoid because they say it brings bad luck. For example, if you're going to eat fish, don't eat shellfish like lobster or shrimp because they are known to move backwards, which could lead to a setback. And by all means, stay away from any type of poultry because chickens scratch backwards, and chickens can also fly. So that symbolizes backward progress or staying focused on the past, as well as some people believe that chickens can fly away and carry your prosperity away from you. Now, I believe that my daily actions are more consequential to my prosperity than anything that I might eat on the first day of the new year. So I start out my New Year's Day with a good workout at the gym, and I also renew my business plan for the coming year. But so as not to tempt fate, I always eat a traditional meal. That includes black-eyed peas and greens. To find out more about what I care about, go to the written version of my journal at eurweb.com. Thanks and have a super day.